welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bridget Benson, and I'm a real estate broker here in Eureka, California. And I am here with two local insurance agents because I really wanted to ask them some questions and get this information out to you. Because insurance in California is such a big deal right now. And so thank you, ladies, for joining me. I'm going to have them introduce themselves, tell us like your names, what company you are with, and then where can people find you? Where's your business located?
All right. So my name is Kelsey. We work for Farmers Insurance, Michael Hansen Insurance Agency.
And I'm Sheryl, and we are located at 922 E Street in Suite A in the Simpson building.
Perfect. Yeah. It's right downtown. It's fairly easy to find once you know what door to go through, but it's right on E Street. Sheryl and Kelsey, can you please tell us a little bit about what kind of quotes that you provide? Does Farmers give quotes just like any other agency?
Yes. So we actually, whether you walk in or you give us a call, we just ask that you have a little bit of information about your house. So if you're looking at purchasing or you're, as we're talking about home buying or looking for different insurance, you have the address. And we can pull up a lot of information about the home, but there are some questions that, we would like you to be a little more prepared for. And we'll go over that. But
Okay.
It takes maybe 20 minutes to gather some kind of eligibility quote for you, if not a little bit longer. I like to send over a packet and then review that with you. So I generally say maybe 30 minutes to answer your questions and stuff. Yeah.
Is that the same for your process?
Yes, that is the same. Some of the main things that we need in order to prepare a home quote are year built, square footage. We need to know what type of foundation, siding, roofing. It is best to know when the roof was last replaced. That's a huge one right now in insurance.
Ooh, that is, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're flying drones over houses right now. And locally in Humboldt County, I'm getting calls from homeowners that they're being dropped because they have moss on their roof or they had a redwood picnic table in their backyard. Different random scenarios. What is your advice for some homeowners right now to kind of avoid that?
Yeah. So right now, a big thing in insurance is the carriers want to make sure that you are taking care of the home. And I really like to kind of compare it to taking care of your vehicle, like getting the oil changed. Your house needs to make sure that the paint isn't peeling, that nothing is rotting, that your roof doesn't have moss debris. Around here, we have redwood needles. That can cause a very likelihood of a leak because it gets built up and that moisture stays there.
Yeah, I had a house with redwood needles and you have to clean them up constantly.
Yes.
Especially on your roof. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So that's a big thing. They're trying to prevent claims.
Okay.
I mean, the loss reserve, they've more than exceeded it in the last few years. So it's just, they're really buttoning down on their rules and just really making sure that the homes are cared for.
Right. That's a good lesson for a homeowner. For some home buyers, homeowners, you have to put work into your house. The equity, it comes, but you have to put work in your house. So if you do nothing to your house, you're not going to have a lot of equity when you go to resell it. So this is just a good overall, just lesson and things to know about when buying because you want to take care of it for your own equity, but also because of the insurance.
Yes.
And it's just, that's what, the home needs you to care for it, right?
And just avoiding any preventable damage.
Okay. All right. So do you have any special tips for people to avoid getting maybe called out by their insurance?
Well, I think preemptively, you just want to make sure that, the perimeter of your home isn't covered or piles of stuff leaning up against the house.
Okay.
Like Kelsey said, making sure that the roof is cleaned on a regular basis, whether that's every other year or what have you. We're never informed of when they're going to schedule an inspection. Usually, if they do require an inspection, it's about I would say 3 months before a renewal date.
Correct.
So who requests the inspection?
The underwriters.
The underwriters will request an inspection on that property.
Yes.
And it's usually before their renewal. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense because they want to inspect it before they renew on that property.
Yeah.
Okay, so keep your properties in top-notch shape, okay? There's been a lot of moss cleaning businesses. I've seen signs for moss cleaning.
Yeah.
I think they have something going right now
They do.
because,
They really do.
yeah, so keep the moss off, keep it visually looking good, keep that curb appeal looking nice.
And then for new home buyers, make sure you have that roof inspection and try to get all of that fixed before you do find homeowners insurance.
Right. Oh, yeah. So when I have some properties that are in like the woods, we'll get quotes before viewing the house because sometimes I can set, the debt to income ratio off for the buyer if the insurance is too high and they won't qualify for the loan.
Yeah.
So I think it's really important to get that pre-quote for that reason too.
Definitely.
So that's smart. So you girls do that, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I will definitely, I'm going to put their info in the description. So whatever you give me, your phone, email, however you want people to reach you, we'll get that info to them.
Perfect.
And then I wanted to kind of ask you about, because of the debt to income ratio and the insurance cost being so high, a lot of it is in high fire zone. So we look at like the natural hazards disclosure form, which shows us that it's in a high fire zone. And then we have to show the lender requests a special quote for high fire. I don't know, what can you tell me about that? So it's an extra insurance on top of regular homeowners, or is fire insurance tied in with the normal homeowners insurance?
So with our homeowner policies, with farmers, what they offer is a DIC or a companion policy. So they will cover everything but fire. And then we go through the California Fair Plan and we get the fire endorsement coverage. Now, something to be very transparent about is the California Fair Plan policy only covers fire. So when we quote these policies, they can be astronomical. But with these policies, we want to include personal property and then fire for the home. So it's all dwelling coverage. And then also debris removal. If we don't cover all three of those on the California Fair Plan policy, if the home were to burn, then you're going to be paying for your personal property and that debris removal out of the dwelling portion of the policy. So to really break it down in simpler terms is you're going to have a farmer's policy that covers your wind, theft, hail, water.
Okay.
And then you have the California Fair Plan, which is just your fire.
Like fire destruction. Okay.
Yep. And it's any type of fire. It could be wildfire, a kitchen fire, electrical fire.
Okay.
So, yep, California Fair Plan, any type of fire. The companion policy is everything but fire.
Okay. Good to know. Now, the Fair Plan, is that taking months to get back or?
No.
Okay.
We can get a quote same day and bind for the next day.
Good. That's changed, I feel like.
It has.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. So they have a better process on their end.
Yes.
Good.
The only thing we do need in order to bind is a picture of the home with the address numbers on it.
Okay. Gotcha. I've had to run out to properties and get those pictures, so I know about that. Okay, so ladies, is there anything else that you want people to know when going to get insurance quotes or going to even purchase a home? What are your tips?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things we are recommending right now is once you do get a quote from us, bring it to the lender that you're trying to get your loan through, have them review it and see if it meets their criteria. Because we have had some people love the policy, sign up for it, have it for escrow close, and then the escrow is postponed. They won't approve the loan because of this, that, or the other thing.
Okay.
And so
that's
Definitely
really
bring it to the
interesting.
lender.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I work really closely with the lenders, to get those and make sure everything's okay. And you just have to be really on top of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it's good to get those things in early to the lender because they're the one funding your loan and that's going to be how you're going to buy it. So yeah, that's included in the 17 days that we have in our purchase agreement. So we can normally do that, especially if we can do it this fast,
Yes.
24-hour or
Yep.
turnover time or sooner, it sounds like,
Yep.
for a quote. Good. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And just drop your names one more time and, tell us where
I'm
you
Sheryl.
are.
And I am Kelsey.
All right, and location.
We're located at 922 E Street, Suite A in Eureka.
Cool. And I am Bridget Benson. I'm a real estate broker serving Humboldt and Del Norte counties. And my office is just up the road from their office at 2850 East Street. So thank you guys so much for watching this. If you have questions, I will put their info in the description. Reach out to them for your quotes before looking at the house and ask them your questions. They're very knowledgeable and they're very open to answering questions about insurance.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.